Hello, welcome everybody to the Pub Shed Home Bar Beer Chat and Quiz section of the show. It's your host Jimbo, along with your resident Sheddies, Andy of the Dunning in Stoke, Dave of the Hardy Arms in Leicester. How are you both doing?
He's doing fine.
We're
Good.
doing fine.
Good to see you both. And first of all, we've got to say happy birthday. Oh, just gone. I know we said it last week, but you were 39 when we recorded last week. What happened?
Got old.
How's it feel being a year older?
Well, I'm a lot lighter.
I mean, we can see the bar. I mean, for those watching on YouTube, obviously, it's great if you can see us on YouTube because you can see all the goings on. You'll be able to see that Andy's bar is full of all his balloons that he got from his 40th birthday party and his 40th birthday weekend.
To perfection I am now.
Very good. So if you're listening on Spotify, go and have a look at the YouTube. If you're watching on YouTube, go and look at the Spotify because you get all the great music on there as well. You got yourself a new T-shirt?
Oh, this is one I picked up in London the other week. House of Cans. It's a good one.
Oh, that's the one where you saw Pirates of Sheffield, isn't it?
Yeah, it is, yeah.
Yeah, very good. So birthday weekend then, first of all, Dave, went very Andy.
Dave.
Went very well, did it?
We're back.
Back
Where we started today with the confusion.
I mean, he was naming Jan Dave at the pub. I'm sure he was.
He did, yeah. He loves shouting Dave. Says it in his sleep, Steph says.
But what thing is, when Andy's not here, I end up calling Dave Andy.
Yeah.
So it's
just, when we're not together, you just miss us. That's what it is.
So it went well though. Your birthday weekend, you were happy with it, yeah?
Yeah, it was top draw. Thanks for everybody who coming. Yeah, look at all them messes there. Some were in more of a mess than others, especially the caterpillar cake. He had a bit of a collapse. but he was survived until be destroyed later. I do like the fact Jan's face behind you and the pat by the fridge quite speaks volumes. But yeah, everybody had fun. I had a card that was originally made of wood, or many of them cards. Jimbo, I've actually kept your card in here because I don't think David believed me if I said that he put a bit of a bag for life inside it and said I couldn't fit a full bag for life inside the card. And I mean, that's a lie because we've seen how many bags he fits inside of a box. So I'm pretty sure. My worry is wherever the other pieces of this bag.
That's what Steph's pissed us about. She put some in there last night and it all fell through the bottom.
Through where the end was, on the Asda bag. Yeah. Initial.
Well,
could have put a D in, couldn't he?
I did tell Dave about this, and Dave had a better idea, didn't you? Do you remember what your idea was, Dave? That I should have
Wrap the card in a bag for life.
In loads of bag for life, like loads.
Like past the parcel we could have gone to the pub. Oh, it's a card. Oops, never mind. But everybody had a good time, I think. Dave left only to return a bit later to collect his beers he forgot to take with him.
I got past the Stoke ground and I was like, for some reason I looked to my right and I was like, oh, there's the Stoke ground. I've left some fucking beers. Turned back around. And then obviously because there's no signal in the pub and I was literally ringing everybody. I rang Sam, I rang you, I rang Jimbo, I rang everybody. And then it was just by chance that Craig must have got some signal and he answered his phone.
Yeah.
So
he comes past me with the bottles, and I was like, "Where are you going, Craig?" He says, "Dave's coming back for the beers, the dozy bastard."
Well, Dave, are we having an idiot off? Are we having an idiot competition? Because I've got my Premier in room cards.
Hey, I've never seen Jimbo turned up here, and it was as if he'd been like released from his captor because he didn't know where he was. He was in the boot getting the birthday present. Kindly give me a big 5-litre keg of Bradford Brewery's Belgian Blue. So thank you very much. But he's getting this, and then he's left his car key in the car, and he's trying to lock the car. And then he comes in here, leaves his coat in. He goes home, goes try and get his car. He's like, "Where are the keys? Oh, they're in my coat. Where's my coat? Oh, it's in the pub. I'm gonna go back and get it." He had a right nightmare.
You had a bit of a mare, did you, on Sunday?
Yeah, you did. Yeah, Ted was in the shed that morning, and basically, it turns out it's because he had to wait for his vegetarian sausages at breakfast.
That's it. I was left waiting. I should have put an order in earlier. No, they didn't take too long, to be fair. I love Trentham though. Really nice place. The garden. No, I didn't go in the gardens, but the little shopping village and the bar itself, obviously amazing. That big garden centre, that's incredible. That's mad in there.
Yeah, especially now at Christmas time, it's even more mad.
Queuing to get in because and you've got the Sunday hours, haven't you? The browsing time between 10 and 10:30 when you can't buy anything. Yet you can go and find a Wetherspoons and get absolutely leathered at 7 o'clock in the morning on a Sunday. It's mad, isn't it?
He said it to me. He says, "You can go Wetherspoons and buy a pint, but you can't buy a plant before 9 o'clock on a Sunday."
One of the best things to come from this from your birthday weekend, though, Andy, is this.
Oh, them belters, aren't they?
Yeah.
So
these are pictures for those as all listen on Spotify. Pictures of
it's like a fine wine. See,
I did say to you, you've aged well.
Yeah.
Did you see them pictures?
Some of them pictures that Sam had got, like she hadn't got enough space, like because she couldn't really put any more sellotape. She's got to load more photographs. And I was going through them today, and I was like, "You should have used that one. You should have used that one. You should have used that one." She was like, "Yeah, but I was tight. Couldn't really put any more up." I was like, "You've missed some of the belters. There's some maps. There's even one with me, and I'm about 9 years old, and I've got a massive big pint glass of beer with a little bit in it, trying to drink like this, trying to hold it up."
How old were you in them two photos?
18.
When did you
Pardon?
What would you have been drinking them nights?
Oh, it'll be anything from WKD Blue to Smirnoff Ice, Ooch. Anything that was in bottles, 3 for 2. That's what it was.
Well, how old are you when you discovered craft beer?
39.
39. Did you look like that until you were 39?
I looked like that until I had my first Imperial Stout, and then I gained a chin immediately.
Brilliant. Love it though. Now, and the last thing we did before, obviously, we got to go to the Dun-In. Myself and Pat popped round, and we went and had his photo, took in the Dun-In. The first time I've been in the Dun-In. All this time watching you on the beer out of boxes and while we're podcasting, all that stuff, and we're in there. There's the picture of us, myself and Pat. I know you've been there before, Dave.
Pat got me a sign, but I can't put my hands on it.
Yep, you've got yourself a swinging sign.
Yeah, can't think where I put it.
Just you now, Dave, that needs your swinging sign.
I know.
Oh, he's gone. I put him back. Sorry, I pressed the wrong button. I put you back. He's back. How are you doing, Dave?
Cheers, yeah, I'm fine.
Thanks.
But yeah, you're swinging. You're the only. You need to get your swinging sign, don't you, Dave?
I know. I do pull the finger out the arse and do it.
There it is. That's a good look. Yeah,
double-sided.
So now you can look out your window. You can look out your window now, and then they always see your face blowing in the wind.
Better on there than it is on a bin.
Right. Just before we ask Dave about what he's been up to the last few weeks, should we crack open his beer because I'm getting thirsty.
Yeah. Thirsty.
So
I'm scared of this.
At the weekend, I gave you an unlabeled. Look at that! You can see the condensation on it. It's that nice and chilled, right? It's you can draw things. Are you drawing a knob on it? You're drawing a knob on your can, aren't you? What's that say? Dick. Very good. Yeah. If you don't draw it, you can spell it. There we go. Yeah.
Steve's got one on his.
Yeah. Yeah. So this is a beer I saw that they were saying, does people want to try them? Do keen people want to try these beers? So I applied. I said, yeah, we'll try it because I don't know what it's going to taste like. I don't really know much about the style, but I do know that it's been brewed unique brewing tastes. Okay, so I'm going to tell you a bit about it. What I thought we'd do is rather than just try and talk about it right now, let's have a drink, and then when we get a bit further on into the show, let's have a chat about it and tell me what you think of it later on. Okay.
Right.
So,
it's light. We're happy with that.
well, there you go.
Dave was dreading an imperial stout at this point in time.
It's okay. It's pouring okay. Yeah.
Oh,
It's got a lot of carbonation to it.
Yeah.
Fits
Where's it
beautifully
from?
in my ale and audio pint glass.
It does. Very good.
Where do we say this was from?
So it's a European beer. It's brewed in Poland. But I'll have a bit more. We'll have a taste of it, see what you think, and we'll have a bit more of a chat about it later on. Dave, I know we know what you did at the weekend because, like us, you was at the at Andy's birthday bash. But other than that, what you been up to the last couple of weeks? You're nights, weren't you?
I worked night shift, proper night shift as well, till 4:30 in the morning. So that's why I wasn't on last week. But other than that, really,
watching Leicester lose games, obviously.
all right, calm down. We're playing Sheffield Wednesday soon, so Sheffield Wednesdays. Other than that, not really much. To be fair, Sunday after obviously your party, I went out for lunch and had a few beers. Make up for the lack of alcohol that was consumed Saturday night by myself. So
good,
cool.
My dad thinks he's a celebrity, by the way.
Oh, he is though. He actually is.
He thinks he is now. He thinks he's going to be on like Jungle and bloody Strictly now. He thinks he's.
So we're not having a special guest on here.
No. he says I got collared in the pub, in the bar, the hotel bar.
Did you all end up back at the hotel?
Thrust in front of loads of people.
Did you all end up in the hotel afterwards?
We did.
Yeah. I bowled in, say hello, good night to everybody in the hotel. Pat was a little worse for wear.
What about Jan?
I think Jan had gone past the point of no return quite early on. So
before we got to the Trento.
Yeah. So I think she was fine. I think Kev was a bit miffed he couldn't buy pints of 8.2% beer.
And then got told off because he gave Pabs 2 glasses, but then Pabs was passing one to Craig.
Yeah.
And then the barman told him off. He went, "You can't have 2." And he went, "He's not, I can have him 2." I think he got a bit, which is understandable. You get told off, you basically passed a drink to somebody and then was handing it to somebody else.
I loved it before when we were on his way to the bar, and obviously the Premier Inn car park was like flooded at one point, weren't it? And Jan just stormed through it like as if there was no flood water there, and it was a deep puddle, that weren't it? It was a good old deep puddle. That you could have swam in that. I could have swam in that. I could have drowned in it.
You could have drowned in it, yeah.
By the way, I kept this on until the recording. By the way, look, it started to shrivel and fall off, but
I can't go back in now.
I'm like a festival, like I've just been to Glastonbury.
You can't go back in now.
No. I've had it on all this time, and then Ada saw it tonight and started to rip it off me. I was like, "Oi!" Right, so that's coming off later.
Andy had to play bouncer that night and kick a few people out.
Yeah, Dave actually clocked a couple coming in, didn't you, Dave? And you were like, "Don't think they're in the party, mate." I was like, "Oi, private party."
Get out.
No, but it was a great weekend. Really enjoyed it. And yeah, your mum and dad are amazing, Andy.
Totaled. Yeah.
Top people. Like, and it is you. Anyway. Basically, push them two together, and you get you. I mean,
that's how it works. Yeah.
I know it is, but it's like it's there for all to see. It's amazing.
It's normally what happens. People come together, magic happens, voila.
Birds and the bees. Yeah. Right. Ready for a quiz?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here we go then.
Here we go.
Welcome to the Big Pub Shed Pub Quiz with your host Jimbo, your contestants Andy of the Dunning in Stoke, Dave of the Hardy Arms in Leicester. So, We've got the usual sort of stuff, and we've got something special. So we normally either have a mixture of, when we swap it about, we might have, Through the Glory old Jan's box. But I thought we'd do something special today because as of this week and as of yesterday, if people listening on Friday, as of Thursday, it's Thanksgiving in the US, isn't it? And we do have a lot of, American listeners, Instagram folk, Sheddies, home bar owners, all that kind of thing, beer lovers. So I thought we'd have a bit of an American beer and home bar quiz. That's coming up at the end. Okay, so you're going head to head. You get 5 questions each right at the end. We'll see who does the best at our American beer and home bar quiz. All right. First, though, here's your first question. So it's good in this. The Scotsman newspaper, and again, once again, big thanks to Jan at the Box Nouns for sending me through this question idea. The Scotsman newspaper published an article recently listing the top 10 breeds of dog that, according to them, or various bits of research that have been done, are likely to be the best pub companions. How many of the top 10 can you get? And I've ruined it. I didn't mean to share that like that. Right, we'll skip that question. I'll skip all this.
Labrador.
I've ruined it. Let's go back, and for the YouTube viewers, let's show you what they are. There we are. I know I ruined that. I should have shared that one differently. I were all prepared, and I forgot to do it.
He's had a short weekend to prepare this.
I am still recovering, to be fair, from Saturday.
It was a bit squeaky, on Saturday.
I'm still hanging, to be fair.
This beer
Jan just kept giving me beer. But yeah. So as you can see, those are the top 10 for the YouTube viewers. At least you can see what the top 10 dog breeds are. Yours is kind of on there, isn't it? In a way, Andy.
Poodle. Yeah,
it's kind of What's yours again?
Cockapoo.
Cockapoo. That's the one. Dave, I can't see sausage dog on there. What's yours? Is a Dachshund, isn't it? We had this discussion, didn't we?
They're arseholes, so you
They're very particular. That's what Dave meant to say.
Oh, well.
See, Oscar's just very stubborn. So,
yeah. Well, he's up there on number 6, though.
That's because he's stubborn. You can't get him out of the place. Once you get him in a pub, you can't get him out.
So which side? Yeah. So which side? So you think that's the poodle side of him that's stubborn?
Yeah, stubborn.
And the cocker is the nuts crazy side.
Yeah, the one that goes banonkers.
Yeah. But yeah, so if anyone is looking for a dog, any of our YouTube viewers, listeners,
I think you'd probably err away from Saint Bernard, just because obviously you want room in the pub with yourself and your pint.
Yeah.
You don't want the big slobbery Saint Bernard sitting next to you, do you?
But they carry you home a nightcap though, don't they? Because they normally have like a bit of they have beer.
Barrel on.
A barrel.
They can probably carry you home as well because they're massive.
Yeah, can do. Just ride it home. There you go. So I've ruined that question, but anyway, there you go. Would have been a good question.
Perfect. Good start, Dave.
One point to both of us.
Quick now, Luke.
Right, yeah, you can have a point each for that. Ruined that one. Right, which condiment maker have Camden Town Brewery teamed up with to produce a full English-inspired beer? So let's go Dave first.
HP sauce.
You both knew that one, didn't you?
Correct. Yeah.
I thought you'd both have known it, but I had to put it in there. There you go. Is this something you'd be keen on trying?
No.
Brown ale. Yeah. I'll go.
I
think it was on pre-order. I don't know if it's actually sold out or not, but I know that they had like a party last week at the brewery with all of it, so they're pretty good.
You'd be all right with brown ale, Dave. I know. You think it's dark, but it's not. It's not really that dark, is it? It's kind of.
I'm not going to go out my way to order it on Camden's website. If it ever arrives in a shop that I'm in and there's availability to buy one bottle,
be in Aaron's Food soon.
79p.
Yeah.
But we know
Stoke Aaron's Food while you were in Stoke the weekend. I should have done.
Didn't, I'm afraid. No. Too busy buying sweets for Steph. She wanted sweets. So yeah. We know Dave doesn't like sauce on anything really. He has everything dry, so
he's saucy enough.
Yeah. If those was lined up, I'd definitely end up pouring beer on me pie or something.
yeah, bacon sandwich and brown ale. Oh.
Nightmare. Well, there you go. So, but I thought we like condiments and we like beer on this show. We have a lot of condiment chats. So, you know,
put your hands together and clap.
I was having a discussion with someone at work earlier. I was thinking if I had to describe brown sauce to someone who doesn't know what it is, maybe from another country, I'd have no idea how to describe it because it's like, you know, ketchup, tomato sauce, easy, barbecue flavor. But then when it comes to this, it's like, well, I don't even know what it is. It's just nice.
What would it be like? A bit spicy or something?
It's supposed to be, but you've had it that
fruity,
often.
Fruity and spicy is it supposed to be?
Yeah.
It's a weird. I don't actually know what it's made of, to be honest.
Like when you say, "I'm going to have gentleman's relish on this cheese."
Yeah.
Dave only knows what one sort of gentleman's relish.
You won't want it.
Yeah.
Right. Next question then. So, beer company, the Order of Yone, have teamed up with OnlyFans star Amaranth from the US to brew a special beer. With what?
I've just read the last answer. That's vile.
What's the matter? Right. So it's just put it back up on screen. So yeah, beer company, the Order of Yone, have teamed up with OnlyFans star Amaranth from the US to brew a special beer. With what? Possible options for our Spotify listeners are her sweat, her spit, or her vaginal fluids. What you reckon?
I mean, I wouldn't want to drink anything that's come from somebody else's bodily fluid.
They had to recall all that ting so for that bloke taking a piss in it, and here they are fucking brewing one with even worse stuff in it.
So, Andy.
Oh, I'll go with spit just because, yeah.
Spit.
I'll go with that, yeah.
Dave?
I'm going to say vaginal fluids.
But you never thought you'd be saying that on this podcast, did you, Dave?
No, I'm getting away with it as well.
Okay, so yeah, this beer company, Order of Yone, they've teamed up with OnlyFans star Amaranth from the US, I think that's how you say her name, to brew a special beer with what? Her sweat, her spit, her vaginal fluids. The answer is, well done to Dave.
Hang on.
And yeah.
Get back.
So this brewery is from Poland, and I got you a little sample. I managed to get hold of a sample, and you're drinking it right now.
Quick, get Dave a stout.
How does it taste?
I need to wash my mouth out with the 10% Imperial stouts.
So, what do you reckon?
You are taking the piss, aren't you?
No, I said I got a sample.
I don't even believe him or not.
It's all right. It's not what I expected.
This is fucking Carlin Nitro, isn't it?
No. I expected it to be like a bit more, I don't know, like fishy.
You thought a bit of Liam Perrins about it.
But yeah. Do you want to have another swig and tell us what you think?
No.
How much have you drank? Oh, you see, I've been pretending.
Have you not drank any of it yet?
No.
Drink it.
I knew where it were from.
Are you taking the piss?
All right. I'm pulling your leg. It's not real.
It's coincidental.
It's actually from Abbeydale Brewery, and all it is their moonshine. It's actually called moonshine. It's a pale ale. So it's just a regular beer. But I've got this question a few weeks ago. Jan sent it me through, and I thought I've got a right idea. Oh,
All right.
man's got a hair on the.
Good job we wrote Dick on the can, Dave. We weren't far off.
But yeah, I don't know if you'd. There she is. Anyway,
Is that a picture of you taking those cans?
that I took those pictures. Those are the same cans that you've got.
He's,
But I.
yeah, he's naked while he took the picture, Dave.
Yeah.
You look at the reflection on the can. Add
Yeah.
to it.
So.
But that is actually true, though, isn't it? They've brewed a beer like that.
Yeah, it's true. The story's true. I just decided to pull your leg with a beer, but
I'm more disappointed now. I've now not got it.
Quick, see if it's on Fuss Club, Dave. Hey, talking of Fuss Club.
It's 7 o'clock. Is it on Fuss Club? Yeah. But this brewery apparently do this kind of thing all the time, and they're in Poland. Crazy. But yeah, there you go.
I'm going to make one for the drip at the a pair of boxer shorts where they're all dead soaky wet and drip it out and put it into a can of Carlin.
It tastes better.
So
I'll just wash my sack in it, Dave. It'll taste.
What if I drink that much beer in a night and have a wee and then can it? It should be pretty much beer, shouldn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, I bet you're so glad that's not really vaginal fluids.
That's hilarious.
Oh, I'm a bit disappointed now.
Well, it's now time for What's That Pub Shed Sound? And I think we might end up having a rollover because nobody managed to get the right answer, as far as I'm aware. Let me just do a last check because I did ask people. Oh, okay. The K52 MPD has come in with a little answer, but whether it's right or not, let's play the sound again. This is from last week. Nobody got it right so far. Once again. Any more ideas? You've heard that a few times now, but have you got any closer to getting the right answer? Do you think?
Because I said about stacking glasses, didn't I? I was like, it's probably as close as I can get.
Is it crushing ice?
Yeah, it sounds a bit like that as well. Jan said that. It's not the right answer. Stacking glasses, there's certainly glasses involved, but it's not stacking them. The K52 MPD said plastic tumblers being stacked. No, not that either. It's definitely glasses being placed somewhere, is all I can say. So once again. There we go. So we're going to have to roll it over. The first ever rollover. It's a tough one. Lots of people did say, is it putting glasses on shelves? That was the most common answer, but it's not. It's not that.
Is it putting glasses in one of them glass carrier things?
No. But you're close.
Put it in Jan's box.
No, not Jan's box.
Oh.
We'll leave it there and we'll roll it over for another week. See if people can get it right. One more time, then here's the sound. Okay. There you go. We'll roll it over to next week. Okay, then. It's time for the big question.
Ooh.
Now, the big question was a bit of a would you rather last week. So we had a would you rather with our home bar, beer lovers, all that kind of thing on Instagram. I put a thing out on the jury form for people to fill in and tell us what they would rather of these possible two things. Okay. So would you rather have Carlin Nitro tattooed on your forehead, but you can drink whatever beer or alcoholic beverage you want for the rest of your life? So you're not stuck to one beer. You can still carry on drinking what you want. Or would you have no tattoo on your head, but you've got to drink Carlin Nitro for the rest of your life every time you want a beer or alcoholic beverage? You've got to have Carlin Nitro. What would you two do?
Out for another tattoo, really.
I suppose you could just stick your you could just get Not Dave. Borrow Not Dave's balaclava.
That's it. I'll borrow that.
My forehead's getting bigger, so I don't want a tattoo on it.
So would you actually go for? You'd actually have no tattoo and then drink.
Yeah,
Carling
I'd be
Nitro.
like alcoholic bulimic.
You'll go back to like Andy on those pictures from when you were 18.
Yeah, well,
Andy at 18.
Yeah.
Chucking me ring up.
You be careful what you do with your ring.
So the question is, what would the majority of our pub shed community and home bar and beer lovers and all that, what would they have said?
Nobody wants to tattoo on your forehead. Nobody, surely to God.
I'm saying tattoo.
Who are you calling tattoo? Wanky tricky piss.
So you're saying most people would have said tattoo?
I've said that, yeah.
Yeah, and I've gone the other.
Okay, let's have a look. So, Dave, you're correct. Well done. You got it right. Everybody said, or the majority, not everyone, only just over half of the people who answered the question said they'd go for the Carling Nitro tattooed on their head, but they can carry on drinking whatever they want, rather than drinking whatever they want, rather than having to drink Carling Nitro all the time with your tattoo on their head. So, is that right? There we go.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
I mean, I suppose it's better than drinking vagina-flavoured beer.
That's true.
I'm just glad none of you were sick when we revealed the answer.
It takes more than that.
You were very concerned, Dave.
I was very concerned that I was enjoying it. Tastes like a Saturday night.
Now, though, it's time for...
Hello everyone, I'm the Compare Without Compare, and here at the Ale and Audio Pub Shed tonight, I'd like to introduce our turn, Sheddie Mercury.
We could have had him on Saturday, couldn't we?
I heard him do a few Sheddie Mercuries because I don't think anybody got it right from last week. But well done if you get it right. It was brimful of Asher last week. Don't know if you remember trying to guess it, Andy.
Yeah, no idea.
And he did it again for Jan and told her what it was, and she still couldn't hear it.
No.
But I thought it was good.
I mean,
we got
my best mate got me a video from Clinton Baptiste for my birthday.
Yeah, that was brilliant.
Yeah, that was the best thing, I think, out of everything.
What did he say on it then?
He's like, something's coming to me, speaking to the spirits. But it's your birthday. Word come to me, love.
Brilliant. We were trying to show us, but it was so loud in the bar. But yeah, brilliant. So what is Sheddie Mercury singing? We need the song title and artist. The song theme this week is it is feel and feeling themed songs. Okay, so here we go. Here's Sheddie Mercury.
It's nearly for me.
So there it was. Remember, it's something to do with feeling or feel or whatever. That's the kind of thing we're looking for. Play it one more time, and then you can come at us with your guesses.
It's nearly for me. Helping him.
There you go, Sheddie Mercury. Thank you very much, Sheddie Mercury. Andy, Dave, go on, Dave. What you reckoning?
Obviously, there's a different couple of artists, isn't there? But
There
I was going to go for the one I know, and
Yeah.
it's the Michael Bublé, "Feeling Good."
Okay.
Michael Pablo, feeling good.
You can both have it.
Simone, isn't it?
Nina Simone, yeah, I think she's the most well-known, or at least original. I think. I also I think it was you. I used a bit of a remix version on the reel that I did for your birthday do thing as well. But yeah, it's coming up later on or at some point in today's show. So yeah, you'll hear it later on in the courtroom. Well done, you both got that right. Congratulations. There we go. Are you enjoying the beer, the actual proper beer?
I like Aberdale. This one, Moonshine. I've had it a few times on hand pull.
I like Aberdale piss beer. It's nice.
No, it's really nice. Yeah, you should have seen me.
Did you have a wee in it before you canned it up?
I didn't know, but so I had to take the labels. I went to my bottle shop and I just picked up some of the I didn't want to go something, I wanted something you'd like, but I didn't want to pay too much for something I was going to do a joke with. So I picked up a couple of cans, and it was quite busy in there as well at that time. And I kind of explained to him, I'm buying these 3 because I'm going to do this joke. And I had to kind of tell him what I was doing. When I told him about the vaginal juices, he just burst out laughing, and all of the customers looked around like, what the... So yeah, there we go. Right, on we go to the next thing we're going to do then, and it's time for...
I got a pub shed in my garden and a bottle shop in my town. I love the craft and perfect draft and a 2-for-1 discount. So when it comes to beer, I need a deal that'll keep the prices at a steal. So I'm calling up Martin Brewis.
So yes, Martin Brewis, money-saving beer expert. Of course, Andy told us last week, or reminded us, that it was Black Friday deals that started as of last Friday and are kind of just rumbling on. So there's so many different things out there.
Yeah, I got a Camden Howell's 3 keg pack from Perfect Draft that came with a brand new limited edition runner for 70
Nice.
It's a very nice
Perfect Draft kegs and a runner, 70 quid. What a bargain that was.
There's a lot going on out there. There's a lot of deals to get at the minute. And obviously, as of this Friday, this podcast coming out, it will be officially Black Friday, won't it?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, because it's the
Yeah.
day after Thanksgiving, so traditionally the Black Friday.
Yeah.
The bit where you see the Americans fighting for tallies in Walmart.
Tallies.
It's tally fighting day.
Yeah. So I've got a few I've just going to put up on screen because there's loads of beer ones out there, loads and loads. We'll mention some of those in a bit, but you kind of mentioned the Perfect Draft one there, but they have got a massive sale on it. I think even on the machines themselves, you can get a bit of a deal, can't you, as well? So if you're looking for that, a couple of other things you can get deals on. So I mentioned the physics last week, and that they're likely going the Black Friday deals and so on. They are Lakeland in particular. You can pick a physics machine up for 109 quid, so 20 quid cheaper than normal. They tend to go up and down like that throughout the year. Dave, you sent us one, didn't you? You've got a pinter.
Yeah, pints machines, 20 quid off the machines, making them. I think it's something it will make it 79 quid or something like that. So not a bad price, really.
You had a few good beers from yours as well, haven't you?
To be fair, I've only done 2, and both times they've both worked out, and I've drank the whole lot. And I was debating on doing a cider over Christmas.
Yeah, they've just kicked off in America, haven't they? So there's a lot more
coming
styles as well coming out. So
yeah, so I am gonna brew another one, I think, over Christmas. Yeah, it's quite a cheap. To be fair, I think the most I've paid is about 20 quid for like the ingredients for like like the last beer I did. To get 8 pints, 9 pints out of it, I don't think 20 quid's that bad.
Yeah, it's the fun of doing it yourself as well, isn't it? And seeing what comes out and stuff. So yeah.
I have just had a message about another Black Friday deal by Salt Brewery.
Fans' favourite.
Yeah. So it's pretty much 2 of everything. So Salt Loom, Salt Jute, Hookerback, Citra, Alpaca, Chinook, Tramp, ICAT, Glide, Final Straw, NFT number 2, and the Hop Series Galaxy Edition. 2 of each of them, and it's 65 quid.
Good going. Decent
So-
deal, that.
Polly's look like they've got a 20% off site-wide discount, different packs as well.
Very good.
And merch.
One that we got from Crafty Beer Lad who got in touch with me said that he managed to, and Vocation have got a huge sale on. They've got some big sales on at the minute, big offers. And Crafty Beer Lad told me about a deal he got. He got himself 2 12 packs of Vocation. I don't know what cans they were, if they were like 12 packs, basically 12 packs. So 2 of those, but he also got himself, and this wasn't an offer, but it kind of helped him get his free delivery, and also pretty cool as well, a Sheffield Vocation t-shirt. They didn't do a London one. I think they're mostly northern, this Vocation. They are
Yeah,
obviously
they've
based
got
in Leeds.
Manchester,
Halifax.
Halifax, Sheffield's probably the worst one. And I can't remember the other one.
But yeah, so he managed to get himself 2 12 packs, and he got himself a Sheffield Vocation t-shirt, and he got all that 51 quid, which qualified him for free delivery as well. So that was a Crafty Beer Lad, not bad at all. Good going. But yeah, I think there's just loads, isn't there? There's loads of offers at the minute across a lot of different breweries are doing different things. So it's definitely one to look out for. We couldn't possibly go through more.
Dave asked a question the other week: has anybody got a Christmas jumper?
Oh yeah,
Beer Christmas jumpers.
A brewery
Camden House have just released one. Follow la 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 lager.
Have a look. Because
Very good.
I want a
Brewery
new
Christmas
jumper.
jumpers. That's the next thing.
That's the next thing. I want
Yeah.
a new Christmas jumper, but I want a beer-related jumper.
There you go.
So,
It's all under Martin Brewis. You got to get there. Got to get them. Got to get those things.
and just to top it off, you've now said that about Camden. I've just been on the website. 10% off if you sign up for their newsletter.
Again, go for that.
Right.
Different email address, another order. Lovely jubbly.
10% off. 10% off your brown sauce. Sort that out.
He said they can stick that.
Yeah. Let's have a quick look on the old Camden.
But what we'll do next week is we'll try and find, between now and next week, we'll try and find a collection of Christmas jumpers, and we'll try and do a beer-related Christmas jumpers. We'll do it next week in Martin Brewis if we can find anything.
It is 40 quid for a Christmas jumper.
It looks good though.
Keep you warm.
It'll be that itchy stuff, won't it?
Yeah.
You might as well get it early because you're gonna, you don't want to just wear it for one day, do you? You might as well wear it.
I've got Christmas jumper party coming up soon, so I need one in 2 weeks.
So if anyone knows of any beer-related Christmas jumpers, get in touch. Let us know so Dave can get his jumper, and we can feature it in Martin Brewis as well. There we go. Cool. So there you go. Martin Brewis, money-saving beer expert. Right. Are you ready for something different?
Is it vaginal tasted beer?
It's nothing to do with vaginal yeasts that we use to brew that beer.
Yeah.
Here we go.
No, that's her name.
Welcome to the American Home Bar and Beer Quiz. So, it's Thanksgiving, or it was Thanksgiving as of Thursday gone. And obviously we've got a lot of American listeners and beer lovers and home bar owners. So I wanted to do a little quiz. So who won the main bit? Who's got the most points so far?
Dave.
Look at this, Dave. So Dave, you won that sort of part of the show. So with that in mind, do you want the first set of questions or the second set of questions?
It pisses me off, this does.
You fucking winding me up.
Are you going first or second, basically?
I'll go first. Let's get it over and done with.
Dave wants to go
Then I
first.
can
Get it
go
over and done
forward
with.
If
with
there's an
bit
option,
as well.
I'll go last.
So, okay then, your first set of questions. You've got 5 questions, and they're all kind of you've both got similar questions. I've tried to be fair, okay, but they're all relating to American home bars and beer. Okay, here you go then, Dave. Here's your first question. So, where are the pig and the quill based? Whereabouts in America are the pig and the quill based? Say somewhere in America, Dave, that you know. Think on.
You always say it as well, and it really.
I
does
do
make-
always say it. I do
And now
always
I'm
say
trying
it.
to like go back and think, what does he say? Is it Nevada? Is that in America? Is that no?
I'll give it you, Dave. I'll give it you. It's
Okay.
it's Sierra Nevada.
Nevada.
So there you go. Sierra Nevada, correct. California.
I haven't got a clue.
California.
So Dave's got himself a point. On to your next question then, Dave. Which American state has the most breweries per capita? Is it Vermont or is it California?
I hope the next question is defined capita.
Well, that is per person. So, how many? Which has got the most breweries per person? Vermont or California?
California.
You're going California, okay? Now it's wrong. It's Vermont. So you've got 1 out of 2, right? Okay. Next question, Dave. In the 1980s, a beer drinking Watt was elected as mayor of a small town in Texas.
Goat.
Goat or pig?
Goat.
Why goat?
I don't know.
You're just
feel like
guessing.
I'm just guessing.
You're correct. Well done.
Yeah.
It was goat. I don't know if it's I read another story that a goat had escaped and drank loads of beer as well. I don't know if then that's why they elected it as the mayor or something, because it got into the news and became so popular. So they let it be mayor. There we go.
It's had a mayor.
Yeah. Next then, Dave. So you've got 2 out of 3. Ain't bad. Here we go. Which president was the first to brew a beer in the White House? George Washington or Barack Obama?
You know when I look for a shit beer fact?
Yeah.
These are all things I look for. I want to say Barack.
You want to say Barack? Are you going to say it?
Yeah, go on then.
Okay. Correct. Well done.
Nice.
That's 3 out of 4. Well done.
Correct.
Barack Obama.
Last question then, Dave.
New Jersey.
Oh, I've done it again. Right. New Jersey. Well done, Dave. The question, I'm out of sync here. Right. Hold on.
Hi, Dave.
There we go. Okay. In which American owned bar would you find a full Frankenstein monster? I've got it completely wrong. Anyway, never mind. I don't know what happened with that one. We'll go back. I'll edit it. I'll edit it. Right. Okay.
Do we need some
There you
proofreading
go.
on this?
What's that?
Do we need some proofreading on this podcast?
I don't know what happened with that. Anyway, I'll come. Right, here we go. So, Dave, you got yourself. You can have 4 out of 5. Well done. Okay. Oh, right. Question set 2 for Andy. Okay, Andy. Here we go. God knows what's going to happen.
Could have the answers, everything. Keep my eye out.
Where is Instagram account?
Is it New Jersey?
Yeah, where is Instagram account in a bar? Peace, Love, Craft Beer based. You're correct. It's New Jersey. There you go. The other question before, Dave, which actually was meant for you, was which bar would you find a full Frankenstein model and something else, which I can't remember what it was, But where would you find that? A full Frankenstein statue sort of figurine thing, full size. Pass.
New Jersey.
No, not New Jersey.
Frank's jailhouse.
No, it was Lost Boys Bar.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Lost Boys Bar. There we go. Okay, next question then for Andy. Which American state hosts the Great American Beer Festival? And it's one of the largest beer festivals in the world. So it's either Colorado, Denver, or Massachusetts, Boston.
I'm going to go with Boston.
Boston.
Yeah.
Okay. And you are...
Correct.
Correct. You're not. You're incorrect. I've got it wrong again.
Oh, what? Looks like I've got it right there.
It looks like you got it right, but you haven't.
Oh, what?
You got it right. You got it wrong. It's Colorado, Denver. I don't know what's happened to that
God.
one either. I'm having some gremlins again. I
You
think the
must have done
gremlins.
this on
I think
Saturday night.
the
Did you
gremlins
do
are my
this- did you
issue.
do this slideshow Saturday night while you were having a pint?
No, I didn't. I did it this afternoon, this early evening. Right. Anyway, in 2007, a man in Florida was arrested for trying to trade a 12-pack of beer for what? An alligator or a penguin?
There's got to be an alligator in Florida, surely.
Well, let's see what answer I've put, shall we?
Yeah.
It is an alligator. Well done. You got that right. And that is correct. Okay. Question 4. Which president legalized alcohol in December 1933? Was it Franklin D. Roosevelt or Harry S. Truman?
Truman.
You're going to say Truman?
Yeah.
No, it was Roosevelt. Never mind. So, next question then. The Thunder Island Garage Bar is the summer bar for which American basement bar on Instagram? The Thunder Island Garage Bar. So it's another bar on Instagram, another home bar.
Frank's
Obviously-
jailhouse.
They're in Canada. I'll let you have another go. And they've both got there's two accounts, so you'd be mistaken for thinking they were different bars, but actually
that's
they
probably where it was, yeah.
yeah.
Something- bike. No.
Did you say
No,
bike?
not-
Something to do with bikes or
Bike.
something?
Yeah.
Yeah, they have got a
Bike.
link to bikes and stuff like that, but no, it is the Black Swan Speakeasy. There we go. What was the score there?
Well, I got 10 out of 5.
What did we? Look, I have got a tie break prepared, so we might as well do it because
let's have the time. Might as well because the
God-
rest is not good.
God
So,
knows, God knows what the score was in that. There we go. Right, tie break question because God knows what score it actually is after the shenanigans there. So, Buffalo Bills Brewery was the first brew pub to open in America, but what year did it open? So we're talking a brew pub's a pub that, you know, like we have the sort of brewery taps and things like that here where they kind of do the beer and they sell it and all the same sort of place. So Buffalo Bills Brewery, the first brew pub to open in America, but what year? What we're going with?
It's a tough one.
What we're going with, Dave? Andy?
1992.
1992 for Dave. I think Andy broke up a little for a little second. What are you going with, Andy?
I was going to say like 1950.
1950.
Yeah.
1992 for Dave. Who's got the closest? It's Dave. Well done, 1983.
What a year that was.
So there we go. Good stuff. Well, that went well.
That was better than expected.
We sort of pulled it back. But anyway, I hope all our American listeners,
I'm not
home
offended
bar,
by the fact that we haven't got a clue who you are.
home bar lovers, beer lovers. You kind of knew that. You knew it was bikes for the Black Swan. You knew there was a link there. And it's quite a difficult one because, like I said, Thunder Island Garage Bar is a summer bar, so it's not always the one that you see. But yeah, and Dave knew. You knew that I always shout out the name of where the Pig and the Quill are from. You just couldn't remember, but then you got it in the end. So there you go.
Yeah, it was
Nice
the
one.
Sierra Nevada, and I was like, Sierra Nevada. I was like, Nevada. They were just going.
Right. So time for pub shed of the week, home bar of the week. And I did get some answers from them as well. So I contacted them, and this is the bar that we're featuring this week. It's the May Cove Inn. So that's all one word, the May Cove Inn. It's a garden bar based in Hampshire. And yeah, they've been, it looks like they were established in May 2023. They're currently on around 214 followers. So yeah, let's try and get them some more. And I did get some answers. I've asked them a few questions and got some good answers. So I asked about where the name of the pub came from. And apparently the name of the pub comes from their kids' middle names. Their daughter's middle name's May and their son is Cove. So that's where the May Cove Inn comes from, which is quite a nice name. Landlords are Andrew and Paula, who for the YouTube viewers, you can see them on our screen. There they are, Andrew and Paula. So they say they've always loved pubs. It'll travel hours to try new ones. There's something very comforting about a traditional British pub. Kids change the ability to do that. Yep, they definitely do. So their daughter's 10 and the son's 7. So it makes sense to, have your own home bar because it means, if you want to go out, you can just pop to the end of your garden. They mentioned that the son has got autism and has sensory and communication issues, which pretty much rules pub and restaurant trips out, as well as most other family activities that families would enjoy doing. But he actually loves pubs and restaurants, but the noises in particular, and other children, means he's unable to cope in the environment. He's been having pub trips with his daughter since she was young, but he missed doing things as family for, so decided to build their own space where they don't have any worries about Elijah's triggers, and it makes it a safe place for him while also making it a space where Paula and obviously Andrew can go and enjoy their evenings. And there we go. Elijah's needs can be very demanding and safe for grandparents, so most of our date nights are now in their very own pub, which is good. I mean, that's the idea, isn't it? I mean, we was the same with Aid. Once you get a little kid, it's not as easy to just go out at the drop of a hat. You have to kind of plan your nights in well in advance and stuff like that. So kind of having your own home bar is really handy for, being able to keep going out and having that sort of going out experience without actually going out. So yeah, I asked about, when it all started and stuff. They decided to go for it at the end of, at the beginning of 2023. He got super involved with any new ideas or hobbies. He got really got really stuck into it, really. And he didn't want to build something if he couldn't do it convincingly. He really wanted to achieve a proper pub bar as much as possible. He got lots of advice from their local ale house in Fareham, a lovely little craft pub run by Kat and Steve. They opened in 2019, and the local and they're a real pillar of the local community. They've often landed a very good ear if they've had if Andrew or Paul's had a bad week, and always shown a keen interest in their kids' progress. He turned to them for help when setting up his own little pub with their old barman Sam, who provided the great insights and contacts. And he wanted to get that sort of as much of that commercial feel as he possibly could. He said, regrettably, he doesn't spend as much time in there now, but he'll work on improving that. So he's not in there as much at the minute, but the bar's ready. It's just there. And God, look at it. It's proper nicely set up. We'll get talking about the pictures in a second. They used CS Garden officers as their build for their so it's like a cabin type thing, really. As he worked closely with them in his job, they helped with the design and layout. The building, their buildings are quite modular, fully insulated, and require no maintenance. And they've got aircon, so the room's comfortable all year as well. They opened at the end of May 2023. They've had loads of family parties over the summer, and they're already making great memories. And they say you've also got a few nights with good friends, Chris and Jacko from Bury Tomorrow fame. For any heavy music fans, so Bury Tomorrow is a band, so go and check them out as well, who are friends of the May Cove Inn. No pub shed pets. They've got a cat called Teddy, who's a huge Siberian forest cat. So I think he's maybe a pub shed pet that doesn't visit the pub, maybe. And his one and only visit resulted chasing him around the shelves. So he's been barred. That's why he didn't go in the pub anymore. So they've got a barred pub shed cat. Have you ever considered barring your pets, Andy and Dave?
Yeah.
Dave's pets are bored from here. They just come here and destroy tennis balls, usually. That's what happens when they turn up here.
That's what happened last time.
Yeah. Pair of sausages.
I asked about the favourite features, and the one that he really likes is they've got a double kegerator, which is apparently from Polar. It fits two 50-litre kegs. Now that is the dream, innit? Plus
That'll get Dave through Monday night.
Plus cylinders and a few bottles of wine. It keeps constant temperature of 2 degrees C, so the beer's always ready to pour. He loves all the furniture as well that he's got from pub stuff, and he really likes his recent addition of the Coca-Cola LED sign. But there we go. They say it's a great escape to watch the sport, have a date night, and have a chilled Sunday watching Only Fools and Horses with a family, or somewhere to party late into the evening, all without having to leave their home. And I think everybody will agree. If you've checked it out while I've been saying that on the Instagram, it is a great looking place. And for our YouTube viewers, we've got some things up on screen. What are you thinking of that, Dave and Andy?
It looks cool. I like the flooring on it as well. I really like that style.
It's really good, isn't it?
I think it's the tidiest home bar I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. For now. For now. Wait till you start picking up bits and bobs.
Kegerator machine, he bought that first and then built the bar around it. That's the way to do that.
Exactly. Definitely they've got the proper pumps and everything in there, aren't they? So
and a pint 365 as well.
Yep, got the beer engine, the pint 365 beer engine in there as well. So can't go wrong. Very nicely done. I really, really like that place. I love the seating, which they said they got from. I think they said they got it from pub stuff, but I love that kind of like it's like sort of. Is it like jungle sort of effects, sort of style seating?
Flowers,
it really works with the colours and stuff that they got going on in there. This is the kind of bar I would show my missus, and she'd be like, "Why not like that? Why is that full of junk?" She liked yours.
She said that about mine. She was like, "Why isn't ours like this?"
Because it's a lot smaller.
Exactly.
Give me more room in the garden. Sod them rabbits off.
Yeah.
Just turn the whole garden into a pub shed.
That's it.
Turn their house into a pub shed.
Mm-hmm.
And then move into the shed.
Live in the shed.
Yeah.
Works for me. But yeah, thank you to Andrew for getting us all that information. We love your bar. Give them a follow once again. The May Cove Inn is what you'll find them as on Instagram. And they clearly like the beers as well.
That's cool.
I mean, lots of nice beer they are. Good stuff. So, what are we both up to at weekend?
Fucking trying to sleep.
I'm going to get some more balloons, I think.
You've not got enough?
I think I should get some more balloons.
I don't feel like you've ballooned enough.
I ballooned before I got balloons. What are we doing? Football's back.
Yeah. Football is back.
England are playing tonight. Football's back, playing Blackburn to home. And then out for a meal as an additional birthday treat from parents on Saturday night. So
it's the birthday that just keeps going, isn't it?
It's going to last all year.
You'll be 41 by the time you've finished your birthday celebrations.
I'll be 50 times I've finished celebrating birthday.
Yeah. So good stuff. What about yourself, Dave? Any plans?
It's my mum's birthday on Friday, so we'll be celebrating Friday night. A few beers and stuff, I think. Saturday football, so H will be at football. And so probably a bar night Saturday night, if anything, when she's back home. And then Sunday we've got some of H's extended family from Birmingham coming to visit. So I've got to put on nice clothes. I can't F and Jeff. Can't say fuck or bugger.
You can't let him have a sip of your beer that I've just sent you.
No, I can't tell them I drank a vagina beer.
I hope they call that beer Vajazzle.
I've got to be on my good best behaviour Sunday. I
Oh.
think. The last time I saw them, they were at my wedding. So they're the kind of family you only see weddings, funerals, and bar mitzvahs.
So you're having yours cut off.
Yeah.
Very good. Well,
What are you doing?
speaking of Birmingham, that's who we've got, but we're away at Birmingham.
Yeah.
So, and then before people hear the next podcast, it'll be the next big Alien Audio Cup match, won't it?
It will be.
Leicester and Wednesday at home on Sky against Leicester. We'll have another recording, I think, before that. But as of people hearing it, you know, it'll be within this week sort of thing, won't it? So, yeah.
Yeah, because it's on the Tuesday. We record on the
Monday. So, yeah, So, who knows what's going to happen? Well, I mean, I know what's going to happen. So,
Yeah, you're going to beat them, aren't you? Take them to the cleaners.
that's it.
Bottom's taking top out.
Who's taking the bottom out?
I think they're going to Blackpool this weekend, though. I've not got many days left, like without Sheffield Wednesday matches or without something planned in where I can just do something with Ada and Steph. So I think I'm planning maybe having a drive to take Ada to see Illumination. She's never seen them yet. So we might go there on Saturday, but not fully decided. Depends on weather and stuff like that. So yeah, we'll see what happens. But yeah, other than that, quiet one because I'm still going to be recovering from your birthday, Andy.
I think a lot of people are.
I'm blaming Jan and Kev.
Yeah. Bad influence.
Exactly. What number we having?
4.
Number 4. Here we go.
Dave should be a fact of the week. Dave should be a fact of the week. Dave should be a fact is here for you.
So there's been a study by professional people, not by us idiots, and they've proven that beer is known to clean your teeth.
See you next time.
See ya.